head and offered herself. It is from that the beheaded goddess came to known as Ma Chinnamasta or Mata Chinnamasta, as savior of politician in distress, has remained unblemished till date. The deity established in the Tapasthali or place of meditation by a mysterious saint. Hey guys, welcome to Nitya Satya. I am Karan Sharma and in today's video we are going to get goosebumps. Yes, you all have heard right. You all will watch this video with full alacrity, as today we are going to talk about the most powerful and most mysterious temple of Goddess Parvati, Sita, Maheshwari, etc. Believe me, this is going to be the most fascinating video ever. We will talk about from a temple where Devi takes fire bath to the temple where even Nehru had to prostrate before Devi. From a devotee rendering his 12 heads to Devi to the devotees who abuse her unabashedly. So let's start the video.
गद्दारों के लिए थोड़ा सख्त, मैं भारत माता का सेवक, देशभक्त भारती की रगों में अवतरित बहता रक्त हूँ मैं, भक्त हूँ मैं, हाँ भक्त हूँ मैं, भक्ति में शक्ति इस बात का प्रतीक हूँ।
Kodungallur Bhagavati Temple, Thrissur, Kerala. This one is weird because this is the only temple where devotees abuse the deity during a festival. This is so hard to believe as a devotee. How can you abuse your deity? Does not this blow your mind and send chills to your nerves? Located in Thrissur district of Kerala, Kodungallur Bhagavati temple is dedicated to the Bhadrakali goddess, who is a form of goddess Kali. Devi brings netherworld for the enemies of her devotees unquestionably and unequivocally. But during the Bhairani festival, which generally falls in March or April every year, devotees shout lewd, crude, offensive and abusive cries at the goddess. It is still hard to believe that the one who brings opulence and retinue even for the desolated ones gets abused by her devotees. It is said that this ritual pleases the goddess, but the very next day the ritual of purification follows. Imagine thousands of devotees verbally abusing their goddess as a form of worship. Mata Harsiddhi. Wherever parts of Mata Sati fell, there was establishment as Shakti Peeth. A total of 51 Shakti Peeths are recognized in the scriptures. Mother Harsiddhi is among these Shakti Peethas. Mata Sati's elbow fell here. Her temples are located both in Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh and Dwarka in Gujarat. The morning worship of Mata is performed in Gujarat and night worship in Ujjain. The original temple of Mata is located on the route of Mool Dwarka in Gujarat. From here, Maharaja Vikramaditya pleased her and took her Ujjain with him. There is evidence that both the goddess have the same back part of the goddess Harsiddhi. There are many legends about the temple. It is believed that Ma Harsiddhi is the Kul Devi of Ujjain's emperor Vikramaditya, and he used to worship her. The people of Trivedi family in Gujarat still worships her as Kul Devi. Those who believe in Jainism also have a deep faith in the goddess. It has an intriguing story. King Vikramaditya was an ardent devotee of mother. He would cut off his head once every 12 years and offer it at the feet of the mother. But with the grace of mother, his head used to be raised again. The king did this 11 times. When the king offered his head for the 12th time, he did not gather again. Because of this, his life came to an end. Even today, 1 million torsi exist in the temple. It is believed that this is the severed trunk of King Vikramaditya. Maidana. There are miraculous temples in our country which you will not believe by seeing them. Somewhere the temple poles are swinging in the air. Somewhere God is drinking liquor. Somewhere the lamp is burning with water. Do not know how many miracles are seen in the temples of our country. Today I am telling you about another such miraculous temple where the goddess performs fire bath. Let us know where the temple is located and what is its secret. This miraculous temple is located in Rajasthan and is known as Idana Mata Temple. The glory of this temple is very unique. The place is located in the hills of Aravali, 60 km from the city of Udaipur. There is no roof above this temple and is situated in a very open square. The name of this temple became famous as the Queen of Idana, Udaipur Mewal. Here Idana Mata takes a bath with fire. Local people say that here at least 2 to 3 times a month the burning is automatically ignited, and in this fire everything except the idol of the mother, their whole makeup and chunari gets consumed. It proves the reality of the goddess is both transcendent and immanent. There is a fear of devotees to see this fire bath. If we talk about the fire, till date no one has been able to find out how this fire burns. It is considered the goddess bath. Due to this fire bath, the temple of the mother could not be built here. It is believed that the devotees who visit this fire have their wishes fulfilled. Here the devotees come to offer the trident after fulfilling their wish. Especially the people of this temple believe that paralyzed patients come to the court of the mother and become healthy. Ma Baglamukhi. The famous of Raj Satta Devi Baglamukhi, the presiding deity of Pitambara Peeth in Madhya Pradesh Datia, as savior of politician in distress, has remained unblemished till date. The deity, established in the Tapasthali or place of meditation by a mysterious saint, Swami Maharaj in 1933, has drawn many political stalwarts such as Bihar strongman Lalu Prasad Yadav, Rajasthan Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje Scindia, and Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan to her abode whenever their political career hit a rough patch. Other political leaders who have thronged the abode of Baglamukhi in the recent times included former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav and Maharashtra Navnirman Sena President Raj Thackeray, who is still struggling for a political space in the state in the wake of the plummeting influence of the Shiv Sena. Priests of the temple say that the shrine played a key role in seeing India through hard times during the Indo-China War, Bangladesh Liberation War and Kargil War. A plaque erected in the Peeth mentioned that 11-day yagna was performed in the shrine at the behest of then Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru when China attacked India in 1962. Surprisingly, on the concluding day of Yagna, China withdrew its troops. Isn't it hard to believe that China withdrew its troops on a concluding day? Isn't it outlandish, enigmatic, perplexing, and inscrutable? The Peeth is famous for its tantric powers. Raj Satta Devi helps her devotees wield political power by weakening their rivals mentally and financially. Everyone from Pashuram to Krishna, from Rama to Pandavas, from Ravana to our modern day politicians has worshipped her. In short, we realize that this whole universe rests in her, it arises from her and folds back into her. It is she who creates the elements at the time of creation, and through them, this manifest universe to beguile Purusha, who is the sole enjoyer. His nature is pure consciousness and he is untainted by any desire to create. She alone has the power to create. Without her, there would be no objects and no universe. The individual is not an isolated phenomenon, a piece of floats and floating aimlessly in the sea of the world, totally unconnected with everything else, with the freedom to pursue his own selfish ends. He is part of an interconnected whole in which all of us are deeply involved. Ma Chinnamasta. Heard of a temple where a headless deity is worshipped? No? Then let me take you to Chinnamasta temple in Rajarappa, located in the district of Ramgarh in Jharkhand. It sounds weird, but for the ardent devotees worshipping headless goddess Chinnamasta, the beheaded form of goddess Kali, it's completely normal. This temple holds an immense religious significance as it is also one of the Shakti Peethas temple in the country. Let us take a closer look at this unusual tantric style temple where devotees believe the wishes get fulfilled all the time. The temple of Chinnamasta is located 20 km away from Ramgarh cantonment in the small town of Rajarappa in the Indian state of Jharkhand. She is the Lord that resides in the casual and subtle bodies of the Jivas. Its location is quite interesting as the temple stands on a small hill at the confluence of two rivers, namely Damodar and Bhairavi river. Being a Shakti Peetha, there are several mysterious stories related to the temple. This temple is significantly old and also finds its mention in various Hindu religious scriptures like the Vedas and the Puranas. As per Hindu mythology, after slaughtering and gulping blood of a number of demons from the underworld, Jaya and Vijaya, the two companions of goddess, Bhagavati wanted to have more blood. So to quench their blood thirst, the goddess cut off her own head and offered herself. It is from that the beheaded goddess came to known as Ma Chinnamasta or Mata Chinnamasta. The main shrine has the idol of the goddess, which you will see is without a head, standing on the bodies of copulating couple Kamdev and Rati in the lotus bed. 3 spurts of blood can be seen oozing out of the beheaded goddess, who is holding her own head in one hand and in other she has a sharp weapon. This just goes on to show that religion and faith are poles apart, and for you to have faith, religion is not a necessity nor a need. So guys, if you like the video and want the second part of it, then do not forget to share, subscribe and like the video, as it takes a lot of efforts to bring up such videos for you. Till then, Jai Hind, Jai Mata Di, thank you.